Hey y'all, welcome back to Lilmaskitchen. Tonight we're going to be cooking baked macaroni and cheese and sauteed greens and cabbage with bacon. I hope you enjoy. Everything has been washed and sliced, the cabbage, the kale, the bacon, everything is just ready to go. The garlic, the onions, the red bell pepper, all ready. So, the first thing you want to do is place a large pot over medium-high heat, and then go ahead and add your sliced bacon. We're going to saute the bacon for a few minutes until it's brown, until it starts to brown. I think that may be just a little too high. So what I'm actually going to do, because it's quite a bit of bacon and I want it to really brown, I'm going to put a lid on there. I'm going to grab a lid and then we can achieve the desired result a little faster. Sorry about that. Okay. So I'm going to turn that back up with the lid on and just kind of let some of the oil cook out of the bacon, because we're going to use that to caramelize our vegetables. So I'll give it a minute or two. Okay, so let's check it. All right, and as you can see, it's kind of long good. Starting to, the natural oils or the greases cooking out of the bacon. So we want it. I'm going to turn the fire up a little bit. And I'm going to relit it and give it another few minutes. Okay, so let's check it. And as you can see, the bacon is browning really well. So I'm going to turn the heat down just a bit. I had it on high, so I'm going to put it on medium high. This is about a pound of bacon, so it took about 10 to 12 minutes or so to brown, since this is quite a bit. So I think that's good. I'm just going to give it another toss or two, and then we're going to go ahead and add in the vegetables. So the vegetables, I've mixed them all together in a bowl. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Just gotta dump them all in. I have onions, a red bell pepper, a couple of cloves of garlic, and 1 jalapeno. If you don't like it spicy, omit the jalapeno. Just take it out of the recipe. Some people do not like spicy. It's not going to be really spicy though. It's just going to give it a little kick. If I really wanted it spicy, I would have to add 2 jalapenos. So it's looking good. Just got to get that all mixed together. Oh, it smells delicious. Yes, sirree. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and relit it. And I'm going to let this cook down. For a few minutes. Okay, so let's check on it again. Oh yeah, that looks good. That's perfect. Just want to cook it until all the vegetables have softened. And they are definitely soft. So that's perfect. We're going to start adding in the kale and cabbage. That's kind of a big piece. I'll take that out. Didn't cut that too good. So it's going to have to cook down, and it will. Just got to keep adding. So I'm going to put the lid on there and let it cook down, and then I'll keep adding more. So actually I'm going to stir it in there though, because we need to get the bacon throughout there so that it can soften, it can cook down. So let's give it a good toss, get all the bacon in there and the vegetables throughout the mixture so that the greases can like weigh down the kale and the cabbage. That's how it's going to cook down. Okay, so now I'm going to put the lid on for a few minutes so it can cook down. Okay. If I didn't mention it before, there was also garlic in here. You'll see all of that listed in the ingredients, or the fixins, as I like to say. So, okay, I'm relitting it, and we'll check back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so let's check on the greens and cabbage. Okay, so it's cooking now, looks good. I'm going to go ahead and add the remaining cabbage and greens because I think that's good. And I feel like I will be able to get it into this pot. I have quite a bit. I doubled the recipe. So if you need less, you can just cut the recipe in half. It's that simple. Exactly in half, and it'll come out exactly the same. It'll be wonderful. Okay, so now that we got the last of that in there, I'm going to take my time, try to get it in there. This is a tight fit here. I was almost thinking about transferring it into a bigger pot, but I'm hoping that I can just work this out. I'm pretty sure that I can. I know how to wing it. Been doing this a long time. Oh, so it smells so good. I can't even explain it. y'all. Real talk. This smells amazing. Okay, so I'm just trying to coat all the greens really well. Oops, a little mess. All right, so that's looking good. Okay, so now that I have all of the greens and the vegetables mixed in, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the chicken broth. So you need, get this open here. Okay, so you need 1.5 cups of chicken broth. Measuring it out. That's 1. And then 1/2. Okay. I'm gonna also throw in the seasoned salt and black pepper that I pre-measured. And I'm just gonna mix everything together, combine really, really well. You want all the flavors and all the seasoning to get throughout the mixture. Okay, so I think it's just about there. Just trying to be thorough, make sure that it's going through, you know, all throughout. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Now we just need to let all the flavors cook together. So it's gonna need to marinate on medium heat for about, I'm gonna say 45 to 50 minutes, because you want your greens to be tender. You don't want tough greens, you know. So in order to achieve the best taste and tenderness, you need to cook them for about 45 to 50 minutes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and relid it and let that cook. I will probably check it every 15 to 20 minutes or so and give it a nice little stir. And then we will check in to see the final result. Okay, so these greens should be ready. They've been cooking for about 45 to 55 minutes. I'm gonna say 50 to 55 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna give them a stir. And this should be your end result. As you can see, the greens are nice and tender. It's juicy. It smells so good. Now I'm gonna let my son do the taste test. I have him here. So go ahead, Daniel. There's a fork, baby. Why don't you go ahead and sample that and let me know what you think about it. Sauteed kale and cabbage with bacon.
All right, let me see.
Why you smiling? You are smiling
It
so
made me
hard.
happy. It's good.
It's good? You like it?
Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
Okay, good.
Heck full of flavor.
Yummy. Okay, so
She said, why you smiling?
I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave me some comments, some feedback, and please subscribe. Have a good one. Thank you.